Season 7 has brought us some amazing things. Hall of Fame badges in the token market. We saw free dark matter and galaxy opal cards literally all throughout the season. We even got some wonderful triple threat spotlights for all of us to waste our time away and grind for wonderful cards. And with that, the introduction of invincible cards with that reward, Invincible Bill Russell. We had so many others, which was awesome to see. We had literally daily content. Every single day you loaded on 2K, there was something to see, something to do, and I think it was awesome. And we got some of the best cards that we've ever seen in a 2K game. The only thing that was missing was the great level 40 reward grind for a pretty card in Vince Carter. But Season 7 is on its way out. We have about 3-ish days left in the season, and then Season 8 will be starting. So what do you have to do, and what don't you have to do before Season 8 comes around? That's what I'll be telling you in this video. So if you're excited, hit the like button and all that wonderful stuff. It's going to be a great one. So, obviously, I think the pretty simple and self-explanatory stuff every single time is what I just like to cover. Bang, 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 get out the way. So we're going to do the stuff that you got to get done. These are, obviously, the wonderful, beautiful level 40 to get any of these cards. This has been the easiest season by far to hit level 50. I didn't have to work at all to get level 50. It just kind of happened. It came about and I ended up, or level 40, and I ended up getting Vince Carter. It was pretty simple. I think almost every single person that has played 2K for like a week this season can get level 40 and get this Dark Matter Vince Carter. It's literally not hard at all. But if you're maybe missing it, or you might just barely not make it, I think the best thing is to try to get to that one thing that you're really looking for, you're really trying. And I think at minimum it should be the Diamond Contract or even the Ascension board, because if you get to that final top board with like a good amount of picks, you can get some nice, rewards out of there. So, maybe a Warped Reality pack, a Radioactive pack. You never know. You could get lucky and get a Dark Matter from there with some MT. So level 40, I think, is the simplest, easiest thing for people to see with all these agendas. There's so many things that give you XP that's actually kind of crazy. Just simply playing the game sometimes just throws you out XP. So that's a pretty simple and pretty easy one to get ahead. But the two other things that I would like to talk about are first, the Triple Threat Offline Vault. We have Gerald Wilkins and Larry Kennan. Both of these are pretty nice, pretty amazing cards. They're both Dark Matters, they're both fun, they have nice animations, and they're both great, just all around guys. I ended up getting myself 2 Gerald Wilkins. I have the extra one sitting in here. It was kind of crazy, and it was honestly pretty nice. I can't lie. I'm getting all these. I'll show you. There's the extra Dark Matter Gerald Wilkins. So it's pretty cool, but if you are somebody who wants either of these cards, these will be available until June 4th, which is Friday when everything resets. So make sure you are ready for that. If you wanted some last minute grinding to do, these are 2 cards that definitely you may want on your lineup because you won't be able to see them anymore. So that's definitely an option for some last minute grinding. Then there are 2 things up in here that you can get as well in Triple Threat Online. The main of which, once it loads, is that top left corner with Dark Matter Bailey Howell. This card is absolutely amazing. He's one of my favorites and one of the best in the game. I honestly think that, and I think he'd be super fun and really nice for a lot of you guys to have on your squad. I highly recommend actually going ahead and grinding for him because he's got that, wonderful Treyberg base and just an all-around really great, really fun card. So, again, he's pretty worthwhile. But the other thing in Triple Threat Online that I think maybe a little bit slept on that not many people are realizing is these will also be going away in the Gary Harris and Emmanuel Mudiay. Both of those will be disappearing. And I know for some people that maybe doesn't sound too great. They're both diamonds that go for like 2, maybe 3 KMT. It's not really a lot. They're not really hyped cards. But if you are able to get yourself a nice few of them, you can head over to the exchange. And it's probably not going to show up for me because I've already completed it. But you can head over to the exchange and finish out a collection to get yourself the wonderful, the beautiful, free. He is, I guess, going to be an exchange reward. So I'm in the wrong section for that. Galaxy Opal Alex English, who's a nice 6'7", basically Carmelo Anthony clone, but better. Basically like a Rui Hachimura or something like that. You can get for free. You can, if you get 2 original owner versions of those cards, you can lock them in the exchange and get that free Galaxy Opal. So something that maybe some people have forgotten, but if you did want to get yourself another free Galaxy Opal, he is a way to do it. Pretty easy, pretty simple, and it's actually pretty fun. And I actually really like the card. He was my starting shooting guard for a little while. I'm just to have some fun with and mess around with. Pretty fun, pretty nice, and that's another thing that you can get out of here. from Triple Threat Online. Obviously, when the new season resets, we will get a new limited card, or unlimited card, which this time with Larry Johnson. You've already made your decision on whether or not you wanted Elgin Baylor. He's actually a really disgusting card. I just wish he could play PG. That would make him absolutely amazing. But Larry Johnson, if you wanted him, your last chance is right there to have some fun with it, which isn't too bad. Pretty nice card as well. Kind of reminds me of like a Jason Richardson that can play small forward, which is like, meh, you know, it's cool, but I'm not really too excited about it. Super packs are here, and they are, I guess, going to be going away. If there's any last minute pack pulling, pack addict stuff that you want to do, they're in here. There's a lot of invincibles, there's a lot of fun dark matters and pretty cool cards throughout here if you wanted to do it. I don't recommend doing it, but if you are feeling like picking up some cards, I guess that's the time to do so. And with that being said, because the new season is going away, one thing that I will recommend is if you are somebody who's looking up to pick maybe like a James Wiseman up, or you know, a LeBron James, something like that, wait until the season is over. That way, all the XP challenges that are tied to those cards are gone, and hopefully their prices will also drop with that, which happens every single season. Cards will be like 300k, and then once the XP goes away, they're like 150. Like, everybody just ignores it because there's no XP tied to them. I don't think it's affected this season as much because obviously XP's been so easy, but it actually is a little tip that you can check out. And then there also are some agenda cards that you can actually go ahead and get. Right now, the only one that you can get right now is Dark Matter Steve Nash, who's a really fun and actually pretty decent 6'3 PG. If you're looking for traditional point guards, he's kind of, I guess, one of the better ones. I don't think he's amazing, but he's fun. You can check out the stats on 2KDB. I think he's interesting for anybody that's looking for it. If you missed out on getting Dark Matter George Mikan, he sadly is expired, so you can't get him. But there is, I guess, a Zion Williamson card that you can get for free. I'll put an image of the locker code up right now. Actually, pretty good card, pretty decent card. You can see with the image that we got right now. The locker code is myteam-point-guard-Zion. Pretty fun, pretty cool card that you can have some fun with. PG Zion, I mean, what's not to like about that? You can always have some fun. And I think that locker code expires in 2 days. So the day before the season ends, the 3rd of June. So make sure you are aware of that and plan accordingly. And there are some other things in these wonderful agendas that maybe you wanted to get done and earn beforehand. There's a lot of MT that maybe you could have some fun with throughout here. But I think the one thing I recommend to everybody is just go ahead and finish, 10 games of Unlimited, win those 10 and get yourself that Warped Reality pack. Finish, I think it's like 20 games of Triple Threat Online and get yourself a Radioactive pack. And then this Triple Threat Offline one, I think every single one of you guys should have finished it by now. So 1,000 will be coming your way. And there's some Triple Threat Spotlight ones actually that you can go ahead and do as well to get some XP. But we'll talk about that, I guess, right now, because we'll talk about what doesn't need to be done. And the first thing, the easiest thing to talk about is Spotlights. Obviously, the Spotlight Sims did not go away. I was a little bit wrong on that, which is fine. But these Triple Threat Spotlights also will not be going away. They'll be here to stay. You can get and slowly work towards the 3 Dark Matters and then the eventual Invincible Bill Russell whenever you want and have some fun. I have a tutorial on how you guys can go ahead and beat these. If you wanted to get them done and crank them out, that'll be linked in the description to have some fun. But some really tough challenges are in here. So it's not the greatest, but it won't be going away. You have all of 2K to go ahead and finish it, to crank it out and have some fun. So, there is that. To have some nice with. And both of these won't be going away. And with that, there also won't be leaving these lifetime challenges right here. There is, I think, yeah, the agenda reward basketball is right here for finishing each of the challenges. If you play the Bucks, the Warriors, Kings, Nuggets, Suns, Pelicans, and Knicks in the Triple Threat Spotlight Sims, you will get all of these basketball cards, which you can then lock in to get some other ones. In here, in these basketball sections, you lock in with all of these from playing Domination and that sort of stuff. Then you can lock in these 3, you can lock in some other ones, and then you end up getting the Fireball, the Disco Ball, and then you can lock in for the Holographic Ball. A lot of stuff right there, but this is something that will be here for the rest of the time. If you wanted to slowly crank them out or just go for the basketballs, that's something that you can do. I'm going to have some fun with whatever you want on 2K and just have some fun with. Also, I like to say it every single time, but the total wins getting to 1,500 to get yourself that wonderful Dark Matter Jerry Lucas is not something that you really need to do. It's recommended, at least by me, that you get up to it just so all the Triple Threat wins that you're getting is working towards something new, but it's not needed at all to get those 1,500 wins. It's not like it resets or anything like that. These rewards will be here till the end of time, so I guess have some fun and crank it out. I think the next one will be at 1750 wins. We'll get another Dark Matter, hopefully an Invincible card, but who knows. That'll be there, but there's no reason to rush yourself and have some fun with that. And then there is one thing that's kind of in a middle kind of section of do you want to do it or do you not want to do it, because I don't know, it's had some weird things, and that is Domination. If you're somebody who hasn't finished a lot of Domination, this just doesn't apply to you and you can completely ignore it. But if you're somebody like me who's pretty close to Domination, it's an interesting thing to think about, because most likely in Season 8 we will be seeing another set of Domination, and if we don't, it'll be in Season 9, but at that point, I don't think most of us will be playing 2K much anymore. But Domination has a lifetime agenda in here that they've waited way too long to actually use in Planetarium. If you get yourself 594 stars in Domination, which is completing 6 sets of Domination, because 99 times 6, 594, you will get 75,000 XP for completing this last one, as well as 3K there, 10K there, 20K there. So this is what, 33K, and this is another 75K. So you're looking at 108,000 MT from completing all of these over the span of whatever. And then once you complete all those as well, you will get 250 tokens. So it's a pretty substantial amount of tokens, especially considering the fact that we got some Dark Matters now. So there is that. You can work up and get some tokens. It's not something that needs to be done because all of the Dominations will be here through the rest of time. 2K22, 2K23 will be out, and as long as the servers are up, Domination will be here and you'll be able to crank it out. So you don't really need to get it done, but obviously if you want to be ahead of the game, getting some of these done beforehand will help you out, but it's not really needed. And speaking of the token market, since we mentioned it, this is also something that you don't really have to get ahead on. We had the Hall of Fame badges, but those are gone now. Obviously, those were limited when they came out. But every single season, they decided to go ahead and drop some new Galaxy Opals. I assume we'll get one next season. I don't know why they keep being stingy about it, but like, just throw 8 of them in here. I would have some fun with it. But we will get more, I would assume, Galaxy Opal, Pink Diamond, and Diamonds in the token market, as well as a new Dark Matter. If you're wondering how you get the Dark Matter unlocked, you claim 3 Galaxy Opals, and then the Dark Matter token market will be unlocked, and you can get, for 1,000 tokens, a Dark Matter. That's kind of how that works, and have some fun with. But these are things that will not be leaving. The actual token market itself right there is closed right now, so there's no special limited time event. All of these token cards will stay here forever. Most of you guys are probably pretty far on this, but there's no really reason to get ahead of yourself and try to get these done. So that's really all I have for you. The exchange as well will still be staying here. Card Evos will be staying here, but I think most of us know that by now. So just simple and some easy stuff to get ahead and get done. If you need any tips for how to get XP or anything like that, beat the triple threat spotlights, all of that stuff will be linked in the description down below. Have some fun with that. I hope you did enjoy this video, and if you did, hit that like button. If you found it informative, hit the like button as well, and comment what you think personally about Season 7 entirely. Personally, I think this is the GOAT season of 2K. The #1, Season 7's up there. #2 now is Season 5. Both of those were absolutely amazing, super fun. Let me know what your opinion about it, though, is down in the comments. And subscribe if you are new to the channel. We are on the road to 10K subscribers, so please hit that subscribe button. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.